Awesome. We are going to start on our butts today. So go ahead and come on down. All right. Roll your shoulders back. Find a nice little lean here. Palms face the sky and little pulses. Here we go. Hopefully she's not going to be a problem the whole time. Awesome. Here we go. You're going to sit up tall. Open up to the side. Up tall. Other side. Up tall. Good. Alternating each side. Good. Moving side to side. Few more. Sit up nice and tall between each one. One more. Hopefully that'll make you even. Good. Flex your feet, sit up nice and tall, and stretch over your legs. Nice. Go ahead and reach your hands behind you. Fingertips face your hips. Point your toes and lift your hips up. You can let your head go back. And then bring those hips down. Flex your feet. Sit up nice and tall. And reach over those legs. Good. Placing your hands behind you, lifting your hips up, look back. Good. And then bring your hips down, bringing one leg in. And you're going to go ahead and open up to the side. Nice side body stretch here. Good. You're going to take your hand behind you, point your toes, press into this knee. You can either go straight back just like this, or you can lift up. Good. Bringing it back down, flex your foot, and take it over, side body stretch. And then place your hand behind you. Either just come back the other way or point your toe, press into your knee, and lift up. Good. All righty. Keep this leg open still, but you're going to turn your hips face your leg. Inhale, reach up, and exhale straight over. Good. All right. And then on this one, you might want to watch me first and then do it, because remember, whenever we go back into a shoulder stand, you don't want your head to go side to side. You want to look straight up at the ceiling. So the opposite one of this is you're going to roll back and you're going to take that leg up as high as you can. If you don't want to come up here, you can always be right here. I'm pulling it closer to you. And then roll back down, flex your foot, and fold over. Whenever you do that, you can take your legs straight up, or you can always take it into a plow behind you. Good. One more time. Go ahead and take it up and back. And then take it down and simply switch to the other side. You don't have to turn around. I'm just doing that so that I'm open towards you. Alrighty. So this time your body's open to the side. Flex this foot. Reach up and over. Nice side body stretch going the other way. Good. And then place your hand behind you. And again, remember, you can always just lean this way or press into this knee as you lift up. Bring it back down. Flex your foot up and over. Good. And then place that hand behind you. Go the other way. Awesome. Then bring it back down. And then turn to face your leg. Just get this, turn this down just a hair. All right. Go ahead and reach your arms up and stretch over. And then whenever you're ready, rock it back. And then rock it back forward. Flex your foot and fold over. All righty, last time, go ahead and take it back, whichever version you like. And rock it back up. Excellent. All righty, we're going to move into our series. Hopefully you should be kind of stretched out by now. So go ahead and lay it down all the way. And then take your feet, place them on the ground, and then take them out a little bit further than you're used to. Flex your feet so your toes lift up off the ground. Hands can come to your temples or behind your head. And we're going to do some crunches, some standard crunches. Just try to get your shoulder blades up off the ground. Think of your head going, or you going up towards the ceiling instead of looking towards your knees. Think of looking up towards the ceiling. So here we go. Going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Keep going. Remember, every time you go up, belly button comes in towards your spine. Think of your belly going in and up, in and up. Few more, you got this. Four, three, two, and one. Awesome. All righty, go ahead and bring your feet in a little bit closer. You're going to kick your hips out to the side, let your knees fall to the other side. And then a couple options here. You can do a nice little side crunch or wiggle your shoulders around towards your knees. And then crunch straight up. And that's going to get you into your obliques as well. So crunch up and down, up and down. Good. Good. Alrighty. And then bring your legs back up. Kick your hips to the other side. And then just wiggle yourself around. Okay, until you can lay where your shoulders are decently flat. Legs are going to the side. And crunches other side. Here we go. Good. Alrighty. Bring it back to center. So kind of rearrange yourself on your mat. So coming back to center. And remember, walk those feet out a little bit further than you're used to. Flex your feet so your toes are up off the ground. And crunches straight up and down. Here we go. Remember, think of like going towards the ceiling instead of looking towards your knees. Thinking about that belly button going in and up each time you crunch up. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Awesome. Go ahead and lay it down. Bring your feet in. And then go ahead and take one leg up. You're just going to hold on behind your leg. They're not stretching. You're just holding it up. Flex your foot. And we're going to begin to make some foot circles. So point your toes as if you're going along the outside till you're in a point. Gripping your toes as you come back along the inside till you're in a flex. Pointing as you go along the outside till you're in a point. Gripping back along the inside till you're in a flex. And going super slow, trying to make a circle. It may not look like a circle right now, but time. So really just strengthening our foot here, finding mobility. Helps prevent you from rolling an ankle if you step off of a rock the wrong way or something. Good, going super slow. Really trying to articulate that foot. So really flexing and then really pointing your toe along the outside edge of that circle, gripping your toes back along the inside edge. So you're in that flex again. Let's go one more time. Point, point, point. And then grip along the inside. Good. Flex your foot. And then we're going to do, you're going to point through the ball of your foot, then your toes, back through the ball and flex. It's like a Barbie foot and then pointed toes, back to Barbie, flex. 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3, and back. Good. And we're going to go the other direction. So your foot is in a flex. You're going to point your toes as you go along the inside of that circle. Gripping your toes as you come back on the outside till you're in a flex. Pointing your toe as you go along the inside till you're in a point. Gripping those toes as you come on the outside till you're in a flex. Good. That's super slow, just like that. Don't rush it. It'll begin to look more like a circle the slower you go. Also be more painful in a good way. Take it around one more time, pointing along the inside till you're in a point, gripping your toes along the outside till you're in a flex. All right, point and flex. Here we go. Point and flex. Point and flex. point, and flex, point, and flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, and flex. Ooh, good. Shake it out. That should feel very interesting. Isn't a little painful? Alrighty. Then go ahead and take your other leg up. Remember, you're just hanging on. Flex your foot and then pointing as you go along the inside till you're in a point. Ripping those toes on the outside till you're in a flex. Pointing along the inside. Ripping along the outside. Good. Point, point, point till you're in a point. Rip your toes like you're trying to pick up a towel till you're in a flex. Pointing along the inside. Ripping those toes on the outside. Again, pointing along the inside. Ripping along the outside. One more. Pointing along the inside. And gripping along the outside. All right. So going through the ball of your foot. So point through the ball of your foot, then your toes, back through the ball of your foot and flex. 1, 2, 3, 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 and flex. Last 1, 2, 3, and flex. Good. All right, and then point your toes as you go along the outside till you're in a point. Ripping those toes as you come back along the inside till you're in a flex. Pointing those toes along the outside till you're in that point. Ripping those toes as you come back in till you're in a flex. Again, pointing along the outside, point, point, point. Ripping your toes on the inside and then flex. Pointing along the outside. Ripping those toes until you're in a flex. You got this. One more time, nice and slow. Point, point, point. Grip really hard like you're picking up that towel until you're in a flex. All right, point and flex. Here we go. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point, flex. Point, flex. Few more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Shake that out. Woo. All righty. Hi, bird. All righty. And then from there, you're going to take one leg up. And we're going to do just some simple dips. We're going to add more of that foot flexion in. So you're going to flex your foot on the way down and then point your foot as you come back up. Flex it on the way down. Point as you come up. Flex on the way. Pointing up. Flex, come down. Point, come up. 4 and up. 3 and up. 2 and up. 1 and up. Good. Alrighty. And then you can leave this other foot. So we're still going to use this leg. You can leave your other foot flat on the ground, or you can let your knee fall open to the side. Up to you. Good. And then we're simply going to take your frog. So flex everything. Bend your knee, bend your ankle, and then you're going to arc up and over till you're in a straight leg stretch here. Good. Bring it back and down. Bring it in and down. In and down, in and down. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Little straight leg stretch, straight leg lifts here. Little pulses off the ground. And then no foot action, just legs go straight up and down. So over we go. 1 and 2, going to 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you're going to grab the next one on 10 and hold and stretch. Good. You can hold anywhere along your leg or your foot, just nice straight leg stretch here. Good. And then let that leg go, placing your foot flat on the ground. Take your other leg up, nice and straight. Flex your foot. Here we go. Flexing down, pointing back up. Flex down, point back up. Flex down, point up. Flex down, point up. Flex down, point up. flex down, point up for 4, and up, 3, and up, 2, and up, 1, and up. Good. Again, you can keep this leg straight up and down, this standing leg, or you can let your knee drop open to the side. Alrighty, and then on the working leg, you're going to bend everything. Nice zigzag here. Arch up and over, point everything, straighten everything. Arch back, flex everything. Arch over, straighten, arch back, bend, head up and over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then little straight leg lifts. Itty bitty. And then all the way up and down. Here we go. No foot action, just straight leg lifts all the way up and down. Good. Catch the next one. And then hold and stretch. Straight as you can. Awesome. Let that go. Place both feet on the ground. We're going to move into a bridge series here. So 10 is the magic number today, by the way. Alrighty. So make sure that you can almost brush your heels with your hands. And then whenever you're ready, lifting up and down. Here we go. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Good. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up this time for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. We're going to go up with the knee tap. So up, tap and down, up, tap and down, up, tap and down, up, tap and down, up, tap and down. 5 more. Up, tap and down, up, tap and down, up, tap down, up, tap down. Last one. Up, tap down. Take it up and little taps for 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And release. Awesome. Take your knees up into your chest. Ooh. Alrighty, and then extend those legs all the way up. So they may not straighten. That's fine. Or you can take them a little bit at an angle to get those legs as straight as you can up and down. Good. And then flex your feet and then heels touch, toes splay out or toes point out. So your feet should look like a nice V shape. Alrighty, and then from here, you're going to try to keep your feet flat to the ceiling. As you bring those knees closer to you, you can use your hands for a little help here. And then you're going to take them back up, nice straight legs, point and flex, take it down, take it up, point and flex, take it down, and back up, point and flex, take it down, and up, point and flex, down, don't use your hands this time, and back up, point, flex, last one, and back up, straighten your legs as best you can, point and flex, good, all right, keep your feet in that V position, but stack heel toe, so still have that kind of turned out position. Alrighty, and then the foot that's closest to you is the one you're going to try to keep flat to the ceiling. As you bend your legs, you can, again, use your hands to bring them closer to you. Try to straighten your legs all the way, then point, then flex. Coming back down, you only have 5 of each of these. And then take it back up, straighten as best you can. Point and flex, taking it down. Trying to keep that foot that's closest to you flat to the ceiling as best you can. Point and flex. Try not to use your hands on these last two. See how low you can get your knees without using your hands. Good. You get all the way back up. Straighten your legs all the way. Point, flex, take it down. And back up. Good. Point and flex. Switch out your feet. Alrighty, here we go. And taking it down. And back up. Remember on these first two, you can use your hands. Point and flex. Take it down. And back up. Straighten those legs as best you can. Point and flex. Here's 3. Maybe use your hands, maybe not. And back up. Straight legs. Point, flex. Don't use your hands for the last 2. And back up. Straighten. Point, flex. Take it down. Good. And back up. Point and flex. Good. Woo, shake off those legs. Awesome. Alrighty, and then we have, before we roll over onto our side, you have abs of your choice. I'm going to do little straight leg lifts. You can do bicycles, do big leg lifts, up to you. So you're going to go, you have 5 rounds, so 5 rounds of 10 each. So you can do a few different options. Alrighty, so do 10 sets or 10 reps and then switch to your next one. So if you're going with me, we're doing little leg lifts. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, release. Sweet. So your next one, if you're coming with me, I'm going to do little flutter kicks here. So it's just tiny straight leg lifts, flutter kicks. So chin to chest. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let it go. Alrighty, and then again, if you're coming with me, we're going under, over, or scissors. So just out to the side and in. Cross over or not. For 10 seconds or 10 reps. Chin to chest. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let it go. Awesome. So you have 2 more rounds of abs. I'm going to take some bicycles. So basically, I'm just going to take my hands behind my head and touch opposite knee, opposite elbow. But if you like those straight leg lifts or crunches or anything, you can do those. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go, whatever you got. Alrighty, last 10. Your choice, whatever you want. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, we're gonna roll over onto our side. If you want to grab water, now's a good time. Getting adjustments. My hair got a little crazy. Feel free to grab that. All right. Sweet. All right, pick a side, doesn't matter. We gotta do both. You won't get too turned around, I promise-ish. Okay, so just find a nice side lying position. I'm coming all the way down and resting my head on my hand. So go ahead and bring your legs up off the ground, and then you're gonna turn out and in. So toes go wide and in, and you can start this movement from your feet just by turning your toes out and your heels in. Then it's going to creep up into your knees. Eventually, you'll be doing this from your hips. Good. All right, you let that go. Take your top leg up. So a few things here. You can hover. Let's go. You can hover by your knee, or you can hook it right above your knee. You just don't want to be on your knee. Yes. All right. So just going up and down, up and down, up, up. One more. Nice. Let that go. Grab your foot. So we're going to do the bottom leg lifts. So we're going to do bottom leg lifts. My bird's making my internet unstable. Really bad. All right. So I like to put my foot right here and then hold on like this. You can also let your knee fall. Okay, or you can just hold on or place that foot wherever it lands, as long as you have a good grip. All righty, and then we're gonna lift this bottom leg. You can recline all the way down. Here we go, up and down. Point your toe. 3, so that's a 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, flex your foot, keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point your toe. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex your foot. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, nice. All right, release that top leg. Take it out in front of you, nice and long, and then place it on the ground as far as you can get it towards your face. Cool. And then you're going to pick your toes up off the ground. So just your heel is touching. Whenever you come down, you want to just touch with your heel. So a couple options here. If you're feeling really unsturdy whenever you do this, have a nice forward lean. Place this hand on the ground. It's going to help you be stable. If you want to level up and use more of your abs, you can bring this arm up. I'm going to be right here and try to keep my chest lifted. That's going to be about the middle ground, is keeping your hand on the ground, but trying to not dump your chest down. You do you. And then you can bend your bottom knee to kickstand. All right, toes are up off the ground. Nice straight leg. Slowly bring that leg up. Great leg as best you can. And then slow as you can with a nice super flexed foot. Bring it back down nice and slow. Only your heel will tap the ground. And then take it back up. Super slow. You only have 10 of these. Good, and super slow, taking it back down. Slow and steady wins the race on these guys. Just the heel, and then bring it back up. Good. And slowly, slowly bringing it back down. Just your heel touches. And bring it back up. And nice and slow. Bringing it back down. And super slow. Taking it back up. Good. Slowly bring it down. And slowly bring it up. Keep it as straight as you can. That's halfway. That's 5, as in we've done 5. Ooh. Good. Nice and slow. Bring it back up. Here's 6. You got it. Don't beat me. Go slow. 7. And down. Keep a straight leg. Try to flex that foot really intensely. There's 8. You only have 2 more on this leg. Just your heels touching. Are you hitting the ground about the same place where you started, or is your leg kind of come down a little bit? Try to do it with integrity. There's 9. You have 1 more. Maybe you try not to use your hand on the ground. And take it back up. All right, take it down nice and slow. Don't let it drop just because it's your last one. Same integrity, just that heel's gonna tap. Good, already, and then foot swings, here we go. 1, 2, 3, or leg swings rather, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Go ahead and sit yourself up. And then that nice, lovely hip that we just worked, we're going to lay down on top of it. So, flip yourself around. Ooh. Don't want to be lovely. All right. Here we go. In your nice side lying position here. So, try to get those feet up off the ground. And then heels in, toes out. And then toes together, heels together, toes together. Again, start this movement from your feet, move up to your knees, and eventually you'll be rotating from your hips. Good, try one more. Awesome. Take that leg up. You have your knees going up and down, so you can hover by your leg or hook it above or below your knee. There we go. Down and up, down and up, down, up. 2 more, down, up. Last one. Good. Leg out. Capture your foot or your ankle rather. So I go underneath. You can go here. You can just let it be wherever it's going to be, or drop that knee down in front. Up to you. We're lifting your bottom leg. Maybe recline your head all the way. Point your toe. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex your foot for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point your toe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex your foot. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, nice. Let that go. Awesome, awesome. And then here we are. Take that leg out in front. Bend your bottom knee, so a little kickstand. And remember, if you kind of struggle to not fall backwards, you're just going to place your hand on the ground and pick yourself up a little bit and then angle your chest towards the ground. You want to work more into those abs. Try to keep your chest open to the side. Alrighty, flex your foot, peel those toes up off the ground. Nice slow lift. Here we go. Flexing that foot. And then slowly bringing it back down. Trying to keep a straight leg. Flex foot the whole time. Just your heel touches. And then bring it back up. Good. And slowly take it back down. Just tap it. And then slowly back up. Try to get as straight as you can. Slowly back down. And slowly back up. Good. And nice and slow. Back down. Good. Come in back up. Forget if that's 4 or 5. Take it back down. And bring it back up. Straight leg as best you can. Try to get that leg as straight as you can. Taking it back down. Flex foot. Just your heel. Barely tap. And then take it back up. So try not to let your foot just fall to the ground. So that was 7. That's that heel tap. Super slow, super slow. You got this. Awesome. You have 2 more. Try to keep that leg as straight as you can. Maybe you take your hand behind your head for this last one. See, I'm kind of wobbly too. Get back up. All right, super slow down. Your last down, you'll have to go back up. And then leg swings. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Good. And then from there, press yourself on up. Take yourself over to the first side. Awesome. All righty. Go ahead and prop yourself on up halfway. And then you're going to point your toes. Legs are out straight. Again, turn that top so it's like the top of your foot is facing the sky. So you're, instead of your foot facing the wall, move it to where your foot's facing the sky. It's just a hip rotation. All right, and then we're gonna do that frog thing. So flex everything, bend everything, and then arc it up and over, straighten everything. Good. Flexing everything and straightening everything. Good. Flex everything, straighten everything. And keep going at this pace. Make sure you're trying to arc both ways. So you're arcing when you come this way. You're arcing when you go that way. You can also begin to speed it up. And then move into straight legs. Here we go, up and down. You're going to catch the next one and stretch here for a moment. You're going to pull it closer to you. Awesome, awesome. And then you're simply going to swing around. Last time we're doing a swing around. No worries. All right, you're going to get yourself set up on the other side for the same thing. So we have frogs first and then straight legs. So just 10 of each. So flex everything as you bring it in. Point everything as you take it up. So arch as you come this way. Up and over as you go that way. Good. Flex. Point. Bend. Straighten. 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and go straight legs. Here we go. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold the next one, and awesome. Pull the whole thing closer to you. And let that go. Excellent. All righty. And then go ahead and roll over onto your belly. We are going to have just a few swimmers, 10 to be exact. All righty. Go ahead and stretch your arms out in front of you. You can do just your arms, just your legs, or you can do both. So lifting up off the ground. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Take a breath. Awesome. We have some sea turtles. So bring your hands out into a diamond shape. So fingertips together, and then elbows are wide. Again, you can do just your arms, or you can do arms and legs. You're gonna, as you lift up, pull your elbows back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then back down. There's one. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Good. Alrighty. And last set for our back as we lay here is you're just going to do Supermans. So arms are out straight. If you need to make it a little bit easier, arms can be in that diamond shape again. Otherwise, arms out straight. You're just going to lift your arms and your legs, everything at the same time. For 10. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and press up. Find a child's pose real quick. Just stretching out your back. Awesome. Alrighty, we have sets of 5 for this. You're welcome. We're going to have push-ups. So you have 3 different kinds of push-ups, and you have 5 of each. So we only do 5 so that you can do them full out. If you already know you want to do them on your knees and you want to go for 10, then that's perfectly fine. Otherwise, try to do it full out and get 5 in. Best range of motion you got. Regular ones to start with. Here we go. Whenever you finish, you can rest. All right, you have 2 more kinds. So the next one, your hands are going to be wide. So your fingertips are going to face out. You can have like the heel of your hand on your mat, or you can bring like your hand right underneath your elbow. Okay, so however wide that is, either one is good. All righty, so just 5 nice wide push-ups. Here we go. Again, you'll just take a rest when you're done. If it takes you the whole time, no worries. Or cardio, right? Because you have less rest. All right, and then the last one, you have tricep push-ups. Feel free to do these on your knees if you need to, and if you're on your knees, feel free to only do 5. I would just like you to try to go full range of motion. So your hands are tracking right under your shoulders, elbows are right by your side. You can literally brush your side with your arms, okay? So try not to let those elbows splay out. You have 5. All righty. Hopefully you got in 5, or maybe like 3 solid ones on the last one. I'll take it. And we're going to do just a little bit of stretch. So take one leg up, the other leg back. So you're in a runner's lunge or a lunge. And then you're going to try to straighten your front leg as best you can. If it doesn't straighten all the way, that's fine. One more time, bring it into your lunge. Let your hips sink down as best you can. And then take those hips up and back. Try to straighten your front leg as much as you can. You can be on your fingertips. Good. And then rebend. And then you can step your foot back or step your foot up. Basically, you're switching sides. All right. however you want to do that. All right, so moving into your other side, finding your nice lunge. And then try to straighten your front leg. Good, and then breathe in. Woo. And then from here, straighten best you can. Good, rebend, and then go ahead and bring it down. So I just kicked my knee underneath and totally forgot to tell you to do that. So we're coming in for a twist. Yes, you're twisting towards your top leg. So you can be here, this foot folded under. Again, we're going back to back, so it doesn't matter, pick side, or you can have that leg straight out if you want to or need to. Good, just find twist. So I'm hugging my knee in instead of hooking my elbow on the outside because I'm trying to get more of a glute stretch since we really worked those hips. And then switch it out. You can be fancy or however you want to get to the other side. All right, and then let that go. Bring it to center, bring the soles of your feet together, sit up nice and tall, and then stretch over. Good, so I'm starting kind of speeding through these. Go ahead and take your legs out to a straddle. You can do full splits if you want, or you can just do a gentle V or anywhere in between. And then folding over it. All this stuff on my floor. Good. Alrighty, and then the last one, make your way on up to your feet nice and slow. We're going to do just a forward fold. So if you get lightheaded doing this, you just want to come down halfway. Otherwise, release everything. And then bend your knees and roll all the way back up. Roll those shoulders back. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, arms come down. Check your posture real fast. Your feet, place them under your hips. Roll the shoulders back. Stand nice and tall, and you're all set. All right, guys. Hope you had a good one. Got everything worked out. You're all set to go.